No, that's the best option. I'm not saying that out loud. Generic Controlman the Deck Goose, and you're here back with another Welcome to Night Vale video. Today we're doing part 6, the Drawbridge. I don't know why they need a drawbridge in the middle of the desert. You want to check my reaction to 5, which was the Shape and Grove Park that we do not talk about. You can check my reaction to that. I'll leave it right up there. Also, the link down below in the description, and I might make plays for this series if I continue it. Thank you so much for the support you showed in these videos in the comments. I really do appreciate it, and the amount of people that are so passionate about this series, and people that are sharing it. I see you sharing it on Reddit and Tumblr. I hear about you sharing on Tumblr. I'm not on Tumblr myself, but I people doing that and sharing that, and new people coming in and giving the videos a shot. Thank you so much, all those people. I really want to make this series an actual series that is always on my channel, and I want to go through all of it because it seems like a really good time, and I've only ever heard great things about it. The only downside to it is that it's so long, but it's going to be an amazing story. Thank you so much for being here. Shout out to patrons because they get the videos there early. And allow me to have a Patreon channel. Could not do this if it wasn't for them. I do read all your comments. Leave them down below. People will find this episode and then go back and watch 1 through 5 as well. I see you, even if you're commenting on episode 1 or 2 or 3. I see all your comments, so leave some down below. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Hope I can make it just a tiny little bit better. Hope you're subscribed to the future videos. I'm less than 16,000 subscribers away from 100,000, which is a crazy milestone. And since every time I record one of these episodes, even though I'm recording for like 5 or 6 hours straight, I only ever hear loud noises in my house when I live alone when I record Night Vale videos. So I have a second firearm on me tonight. But let's go ahead and jump into episode 6.
Rabbits are not what they seem to be.
Rabbits?
Welcome to Night Vale.
Rabbits. And like I said, I'm recording for like 8 hours straight. I only hear loud noises when I record these videos, so in light of events, I now have 2 firearms on me. And yes, I do live alone. Yeah, but not only do I have the 5.7, but I also have a 9mm.
We've had some power outages reported throughout Night Vale in the last couple of hours.
That's not good.
If you're experiencing one, well then you can't hear me, can you?
Well, I mean,
Night Vale Municipal Utility Department said that they are still working to determine the cause of the outages,
got some dude's
which
shape
are roving back and forth across town in a continuous motion, like a great pacing beast.
I don't like that.
Those whose neighborhoods have been hit
comparison.
by the outages reported the shriek of hawks overhead, and that when the lights came back on,
also full screen.
They felt that perhaps they were different people. Their memories and identities the same as always.
Okay, so they kept their memories.
Suddenly felt like costumes that didn't fit exactly.
Oh.
As though it all were actually brand new to them. As
That's
though
weird.
they had been switched out with someone who is exactly like them.
Oh, parallel universes. Lovely.
All that was familiar would ever after be strange. Keep some flashlights with spare batteries and a childhood photo album by you tonight.
And a gun?
Just in case. The revitalization of the old town.
Also, the music keeps getting copywritten.
Experienced another
Can't do anything about it
this week, as engineers determined that the furniture upholstery used to construct the bridge towers soaks up water and creates an unstable foundation.
What?
This week's collapse was the third in as many months.
3 months?
Construction
Oh, wow.
crews have tried building the bridge tower base supports from corrugated cardboard,
No.
non-dairy creamer,
No.
and ceramic bowls.
That's
Nothing
the best
has
option.
worked.
Yeah, no.
Engineers are asking for help in determining how proper bridge towers are made.
Go watch
If you have
Real
any
Civil
tips,
Engineer.
please write them on notebook paper and mail them to Bridge Magic, LLC,
Architects.
P.O. Box 616.
I have a P.O. box.
Do not use cursive or long words. Clearly labeled drawings are preferred.
Ah. I'm just
Ladies and
send him a
gentlemen,
doodle.
it's that time of
Is that an actual
year
P.O. box?
again. Time for our annual pledge drive.
What are
Sorry
we-
to have to
what
do
are we
this,
doing?
but you know, Night Vale has a lot of community-supported radio.
For some reason.
And the thing about community-supported radio, it's supported by listeners like you.
Yep. Just like
as
this
well
channel.
as Guatemala
and
and some
patrons.
Teamsters who are sometimes just too generous.
Oh.
Any amount you can give will help us continue our community programming. $1 or $2 or even plasma. Take WZZZ, our local numbers station. Broadcasting from that strange and tall antenna built out back of the abandoned gas station on Oxford Street.
Sure.
Did you know that it broadcasts?
Did you know that in
a
terms of
monotone female voice, reading out
Vaporeon.
random numbers interspersed with chimes 24 hours a day, 7 days a week? As you can imagine, that kind of work doesn't bring in a lot of money, unless it does. To be honest, here at Night Vale Radio, we don't know exactly what that station is for or what master it is serving. But I do know that it is a vital part of this community and we should pitch in to help it.
I don't know about
We
that.
welcome your support. Give us a call. We don't have a number.
Just call us.
whisper Forsaken Algonquinia
I'm not saying
into
that
your
out
phone
loud.
receiver, and Angels or Facebook or something
Facebook
will deliver us an appropriate contribution from your
and I'll deliver 9mm.
More on the Drawbridge debacle.
Either that or
It
20
was
rounds of
turmoil
5.7 by
in city
28.
headquarters this morning.
Actually, 40 rounds.
Following this latest in a long line of municipal failures, the city council has come under fire from concerned citizens for wasting taxpayer money on inefficient services that go over budget and over schedule.
Like,
One critic, who wished to remain anonymous, said, "We don't even have a river or bay in Night Vale. There would never be a boat to necessitate a drawbridge."
yeah.
He continued to, you know what? Forget it. I can
Also, we
tell
have
you
a
right
waterfront.
now that was Steve Carlsberg who said that.
Oh, no.
And he is such a spoil sport, that Steve. Have you ever noticed how he never replaces his hubcaps? It's laziness.
Where do they go?
Pure and simple. Laziness. I just can't let him ruin our town by denying Night Vale a drawbridge when he can't even care for a tan Corolla. The Night Vale Daily Journal has announced that
It's so
due to
specific for
spiraling
no
printing
reason.
costs, they will be replacing the print edition of the paper
Oh.
with a special new Imagination edition.
Ooh, I'm
Editor
interested.
Leanne Hart explains.
Please.
Instead of confining our customers to the outdated modes of ink on paper, we are allowing them to choose the news that interests them by imagining whatever news they want. This will not only save costs, but will allow customers to experience the news as a full-color, full-motion experience, taking place in a mental world that is tailored to their needs.
What?
Subscription to this edition will be compulsory and automatic,
Okay.
and will cost a mere $60 a month.
That's so much. Like, how much? $60? That's how many years? That's
This
5
Friday
years of
at
being a
Night Vale
$3
High's
patron a month
Memorial
for me.
Stadium,
Get all my
it's
reactions
the
there
annual
early.
softball showdown
Oh?
between the Night Vale Fire Department
And
the Sheriff's Secret Police.
Oh.
Proceeds from the game will go to support development of nuclear weaponry for a strongly religious Indonesian militia that is looking to overthrow their heretical government, as well as to the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Oh.
So, even if you don't like softball, come on out and support a couple of great causes. Last year's game ended in a rout, as the
What was
Secret
it?
Police hit 3 home runs
That's
in
it?
the 8th and 9th innings.
That's it. 10 years,
The
$700 million to the
firefighters
Dodgers.
claimed that there was some foul play involved, pun intended,
Yeah.
dear listeners, as their entire bullpen was assassinated in the middle innings with blow darts. Those murders remain unsolved and completely
really?
uninvestigated.
I didn't.
Our hearts go
Really?
out to the families of the deceased relief pitchers. Rest in peace. It should be a fun one. Expect a real revenge-minded fire department to take the field on Friday.
What are you gonna do? Set everything on fire?
Tickets are only $10,
Oh.
or $5 if you bring enriched yellow cake uranium.
Really?
Black helicopters will be mind scanning the town on game day,
Mind
hunting
scan?
down those who do not attend.
Oh.
The first
I guess I have
500
to go.
fans receive surgically applied working gills.
That sounds awesome. I'm interested.
Notice, there is no digital staticky hum coming from the dog park, Mayor
Okay.
Pamela Winchell
Sure.
announced today. The mayor stressed repeatedly in her 90-second impromptu press conference that there is no unbearable, soul-tearing sound that rips at the sinews
I agree
of
with her.
your very being coming from the dog park.
I agree with her.
Mayor Winchell continued with a plea for all Night Vale residents to understand that there could not possibly be a deeply coded message emanating from a small fenced-in patch of municipal grass and dirt.
No, that's not right.
Citizens are not even supposed to be consciously aware of the dog park.
Oh, okay.
So they could not possibly be
What are we talking about?
receiving a menacing and unearthly voice instructing listeners to bring precious metals and toddlers to the dog park.
I'll bring lead.
Dog park, she repeated. That could never, ever be real, the mayor shouted.
What does dog park spell
pounding
backward?
the
Carp
podium
god?
with her bleeding fists. There were no follow-up questions.
Okay.
And now, a word from our
Oh
sponsors.
no, not the sponsors. Who? Grandpa, I'm tired. That's me.
And now,
Every day.
traffic. There's a stalled car
I think I'm kinda
on
getting to the point where my
northbound
body
on-ramp
is
to
failing
the
me
Eastern Expressway
'cause I work
just
too much.
south of Route
I
800.
it's too much.
Commuters should have little delays as Highway Patrol is fiercely denying this report. In fact, police representatives have just issued a statement claiming that there are no cars anywhere. And what are you doing talking about them? Talking silly lies, you silly people.
Oh,
there are
oh.
no cars. What is this fiction? Oh, please. Do you seriously believe for a second? Wait. You thought that cars were real?
The movie?
The Highway Patrol continued. Oh, that is rich.
Like uranium?
All other roads seem clear. Expect delays, of course, at the Drawbridge construction site, because it is years away from being competently finished.
Yeah, or working. When are they ever going to raise
this
it?
week's horoscopes. Virgo.
Oh?
Go see a movie today. It's a
Today?
great escape, especially from all of this pollution and dangerous UV radiation. Say, is that mole new? Libra. Your dreams will be filled with prophetic visions.
That's good.
Write them down.
Oh?
Hopefully, there are some lottery numbers or sports scores in there.
True.
Scorpio. Curse you. Curse your family. Curse your children.
No!
And
I'm
your
not a
children's
Scorpio.
children.
No!
Vile Scorpio.
Oh, no.
Sagittarius. Eat well today. You've earned it.
Okay.
And by it, I mean massive food allergies.
Oh.
And by earned, I mean acquired.
Oh.
I should proof this
How?
stuff before I read it out loud.
You should.
Let's try that
Come
again.
on, Cecil.
You've acquired massive food allergies. Yes, much cleaner.
There's so many foods. I'm
well.
so hesitant because there's so many foods I've never had. I don't know if I'm allergic to them.
Capricorn. Those were not contact lenses you put in this morning.
What were they?
Best not think about this again.
My contacts just got delivered yesterday.
Aquarius. The white ball will be under the middle shell. Trust the stars. Invest all your money in this lucrative street game.
Okay.
Pisces. You've won a brand new car.
Oh, really? That's not me, though.
Aries. You will feel a haunting sadness about times gone by.
Oh.
Today's smell is wheatgrass and toast.
Okay.
Taurus. Today
We're
is
surrounded
your
by Taurus.
annual crime day.
Oh?
All Tauruses are exempt from
Is
laws
mine the last
today.
one?
Gemini.
No. Well, maybe,
You
actually,
will
yeah,
meet
it
someone
is.
today who will have no effect on your life, and who you will immediately forget.
Sounds like a Gemini.
Retain hope for a possible future. Cancer.
Okay, here I am.
I've got to pay my phone bill and also get some more milk. That wasn't me talking. That is what the stars say today.
I don't even
Interpret
get
it
milk.
as you will. Leo.
That's my horoscope?
It's better that I don't read this aloud. Better that you not know.
Oh,
Tell your
okay.
family you love them.
Oh!
That has been this week's
I
horoscopes.
think I know one Leo.
Good news for radio-controlled airplane hobbyists.
Okay.
Those
RC airplane. They're so cool.
unidentifiable black metallic trees that suddenly appeared by the library back in June and caused all airborne objects above 30 feet to catch fire? Well, they've finally been cleared away.
That's good.
As a new strip mall and parking lot are being developed. The Night Vale Airport, local bird watchers, and that nice epileptic couple who run the emergency services helicopter are just pleased
what a combo.
as pleased can be about the news.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Several petitions, however, have cropped up from neighborhood improvement organizations. Juanita Jefferson, head of one such organization, Night Vale or Nothing, said, "Trees.
That doesn't sound like Hilda Glow Cloud.
Are us." Jefferson then paused for several minutes without blinking and whispered again,
She became a tree.
"Trees," before collapsing into tears and loud moaning.
Team trees.
Jefferson was then taken by helicopter to Night Vale General Hospital, where she is reportedly in stable condition.
That's good. Well, now she's bankrupt, but...
Jefferson's lawyer issued a statement saying, "My client fully recognizes the irony of this helicopter trip, but she stands by her earlier pronouncement, trees, trees.
Trees are us.
They are us." Meanwhile, I hear from trustworthy informants that there will be a pinkberry at the new strip mall.
I don't know what that's supposed to be.
Delicious.
Sure. You know, I've never eaten an orange in my entire life. A little fun fact for you. I have a channel dedicated to me trying food for the first time.
On Drawbridge Gate. The city council said that in response to this week's collapse, they will increase the project budget by $20 million over the next 14 years, the new timeline for the bridge. Money for these extra expenses will come from school lunch programs,
Sure.
a 65% hotel tax, and a $276 bridge toll, which will be discounted to $249 with Easy Pass.
Isn't that more?
And now for a station editorial.
Did I hear the numbers wrong?
Large, expensive projects are not uncommon in Night Vale.
I mean, they both made the Coliseum.
Resilient little city. We have big dreams, sometimes scary, unforgettable dreams that repeat on the same date every year and are shared by every person in town.
Something's in the water.
We make those big dreams come true. Remember the clock tower? It took 8 years and $23 million to build, and despite its invisibility and constant teleportation, it is a lovely structure that keeps impeccable time.
It teleports?
It's a classy signature for Night Vale's growing skyline. Unlike
what is your skyline?
That hideous sports arena Desert Bluffs built last spring, Desert Bluffs can't do anything right. That's where Steve Carlsberg belongs. God, what a jerk.
Now the weather?
And now, the weather.
It's gonna be muted. I'm so sorry. What is this? It's gonna be muted. Like... What? What? I can't even understand what you're saying. Is that English? That's not English. Usually somebody in the comment section talks about talks about the song being muted, you can always watch along, like play it as well in the background or whatever, just to experience this. Some words are English, some aren't. It's just, it's a lot. It's a lot. Is this like what a stroke feels like? Like aneurysm? There's just so many, like the beat and the lyrics, like the beat is really, it's really loud as well, but it's also like loud. I don't know what language you're speaking. English, if not, it's a lot. It's just a lot. That's definitely not English. Yeah, it's What language is this? This is the weather. I guess we talk about money. I,
Apparently, the sheriff's secret police agree with
Do I need
me
to go to the
about
hospital?
old Steve Carlsberg. Dear listeners, we just received a report
What
from
happened
a
to him?
reliable witness that 2 days ago, Steve was whisked into the back of a windowless van, only to reappear earlier this morning, wearing thick head bandages and eating styrofoam shaped like an ice cream cone.
What did they do to him?
I want to take this moment to thank all of you out there for all of the generous donations you
nice.
or may not be aware that you just made. During this
Where's
show,
my credit card?
we have raised just a hair over $45,000.
Really?
Which includes
That'd be nice.
a $45,000 donation from a certain anonymous world leader. I can't tell you who. Let's just
That's the only
say,
person?
Muchas gracias, el presidente. Mano dura, cabeza y corazón.
Okay, I'm guessing.
Thank you again for your
it's something
involuntary
Spanish.
support of community radio. We couldn't do it without the support of listeners like you, in conjunction with unethical contributions from nefarious organizations.
Yeah.
And with that, I leave you alone with your thoughts, folks.
Don't do that. That's a
Stay
horrible
tuned
thing.
next for
The last time I was
Zydeco,
left alone with
note
thoughts.
by note.
I made 100 videos in the
A
month of
special
December.
2-hour verbal description of what Zydeco music sounds like.
What?
Buenos noches, Night Vale.
I don't know Spanish. I took French.
Good night.
And outro music. Yeah.
Welcome to Night Vale is a production of Commonplace.
Also, it's crazy. The narrator
It is written
Cecil
by Joseph
and the
Fink
character is
and Jeffrey
Cecil.
Craner, and produced by Joseph Fink. The voice of Night Vale is Cecil Baldwin. Original music by Disparition. All of it can be downloaded for free at disparition.info.
Yeah.
This episode's weather was A by Dio.
A
Find out more
by
at
Dio.
diomusic.nl.
A by Dio is I
Check
Dio.
out commonplacebooks.com for more information on this show, as well as our books on the unused story ideas of H.P. Lovecraft and what it means to be a grown-up.
I don't want to do
Today's
that.
proverb: lost, confused, lacking direction,
No.
need to find a purpose in your life.
No. I'm sorry. You answer? What? Get the proverb. Get something. Tell me why. Answers. Okay, so this was the Drawbridge. Thank you so much for the support. Like I said, I do read every single one of your comments, at least them down below. The comments are what makes me want to continue. Well, what makes me, like, pushes me to actually, like, continue to make these videos is the comments of people talking about, people finding the channel and supporting the channel and sharing it and whatever. That's what really makes me want to continue this series. It's like, to see how excited you all get for, like, Welcome to Night Vale, also apparently reacting to podcasts or stories or whatever. It's not something anyone's ever done before, so apparently no one's ever done before. I don't know if I'm a trailblazer or not. I'm not going to say I'm the first to do it, but I really hope that I can do it, and hopefully maybe I can start something, and maybe I can introduce Night Vale to people. I love also hearing my viewers that have never seen Welcome to Night Vale, but are watching along with me for the first time. They saw me upload it, they came to me from other series, and they saw me upload Night Vale. They see me continuing to do that, and they're like, I'll give it a shot, and then they watch it. So shout out to you. I think was it Caleb? Caleb, were you one of the people that said that? Every time somebody says that, incredible kudos. I remember that. Thank you to the amazing people that do that. Thank you to all the new people that come to the channel and everybody that's sharing it and liking the videos and commenting. Thank you so much for all the support. I hope you have a wonderful rest day. I look forward to the next episode. But until then, take care and cue the music.
We were playing